Hello and welcome to Written and Directed by Harrison Berger, episode 4. What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 4. 1 month. It's been a little over a month because I haven't been exactly consistent for the last 2 weeks, so I'm recording this on Friday of the 4th week, and it'll probably be going up tomorrow. It's only late because this week has been a little bit crazy. I was wrapping up my little vacation with my family in San Diego, and I came back to LA to start work on a movie. Not a personal movie, but I'm a PA on a film called Baby Splitter. Ooh, that was a Herbert whistle from Family Guy, if I've ever heard one. I don't know how to do that again, but it's a movie called Baby Splitters. It's an independent movie. The lead is from Community. His name's Danny, and I'm not sure his last name. I haven't really watched Community, but the dude in this movie is funny. And it's been a great time. Today was my second day on set, and I had a great time. Everyone's awesome. I've been working my ass off. Hence, my hair is what I just showered. Also, it's really freaking hot in LA. I thought I left Arizona to get rid of the heat. And where am I? In the heat. I don't like it. I don't like the heat. The heat needs to go away. The crazy thing is, I'm right by the beach, like a mile and a half at most, and it's really hot. I hate it. But it can't be paradise always, and paradise can't it? It's gotta be some bummer of a days. Also, today I'm trying something a little bit different. I'm using a different camera. Using my DSLR. So we'll see how the quality is. We'll see if I can get the audio to sync up better. The only problem is I was stupid and forgot to charge the batteries. So one's charging right now. One is like semi-charged. This one's semi-charged. So if it turns off, I'll just have to restart it. But hopefully it'll be fine. Excuse me. Anyhow, but I got home from set maybe an hour. At this point, it's been an hour, and my legs hurt. It's not anything I haven't experienced before, but I've just been busting my ass really hard. I heard the other day, watching I don't know, I'm always on YouTube watching stuff, especially about film, and someone was saying that the key to being a great PA is to be the first one on set and the last to leave, and that is definitely what I've been doing. I've been getting there. Been looking at the call sheet and seeing who is the first person on set, and I make sure that I'm either there at that time or like 10 minutes after that. But I'm always at least 15 to 30 minutes early, and I stay until the last person leaves, especially if it's a producer or the assistant director. That way, they know I'm working hard for them. Unfortunately, I'm not getting paid. It's an internship, so to speak. But hey, the experience is awesome, and I'm meeting a lot of cool people, and it's a fun show. But I think by far the coolest thing is, yesterday was my first day, and it was actually right here, right down the street, that way. I walked. It was 5 minutes, which was really nice. Today was in Van Nuys. I had to drive like just under 30 minutes. Not too bad. But I just worked so hard, and within 10 to 20 minutes of me being there, the first AD already knew my name. Everyone pretty much knew my name. And then today, I was on top of everything. Everyone knew my name. I got by the end of today, everyone knows who I am. Got waters for everybody. You know, everyone. Can I get a stand-in? Boom, I'm there. Can we get this cleaned up? Boom, it's already cleaned up. I'm always around, and I'm gone when I need to be. And I don't know. I think that's a key thing to being a PA. I know what I would expect out of my PAs when I'm on my sets. So I just that's how I do every job. Is I try to think how would I want how would I look at the people that are below me on, if I'm the boss, if I'm the manager, and you know, when I'm the director, how do I want my crew to run? And I do that because if I expect it out of you, then I should definitely be doing the same thing when I'm hired out on someone else's project. And that's the philosophy I've lived by always. So I'm working just as hard as I would for myself, if not more. And it's been awesome. I mean, I don't do it. Haven't been doing it for the praise. Like, I don't need praise. I've actually learned. Well, not. I don't know if it's I don't know what the right word is, but in the past, every time I've been given praise by someone, it's like a coach or a teacher or parents or something. I usually I love it, but then all of a sudden I wind up doing negatively to that effect. I don't know. It's this weird thing. The first time I noticed it was when I was wrestling in high school, and the coach was really proud of me. I had just it got down to me if I didn't pin this or win this match, pin this kid or win the match, that we wouldn't place for state. And I did it. I won. I pinned the kid, and we went to state, and he praised me, and he was really proud of me, and was because he hated me. I don't know if he didn't, if in his mind he didn't, but he showed that he hated me, and he praised me for the good job I did, and I thought it was awesome. But then, instantly, the next day, I fucked up, and it was back to normal. It wasn't even something big. I just didn't finish the timed mile before 20 minutes, and I was not in the best running shape, and I was also really overweight. I mean, I still am, but but at that time I was way more fat than I am muscle. Now it's the reverse. I mean, there's still a good amount of chub on me, but not like it was then. Yeah, so I got praised today, but I don't know. I think it's a little different. Personally, I think this business is a little different than anything else, because I don't know, people in film work their asses off so hard that it's always nice when someone is just hey, I think you're doing a really good job. And the second AD was we were finishing up, and she was kind of giving us a little rundown of what tomorrow's going to be like, since the main PA is not going to be on set for the rest of today was his last day. And so the guy who I've been I don't know, training under or whatever, just to see how things were flowing on set, he's got promoted, and then in turn so did I. But she was like, is today your first day on set? I'm like, no, yesterday was. And she's like, holy shit, you've been killing it. Wow, I'm really impressed. And one of the other producers knew my name because he's like, hey, can we get this thing? And I already did. He's like, oh, thanks. Your name was, I'm like, Harrison. And so I don't know. It's not that I'm trying to be the best on set, but I'm just trying to be the best on set. No, I mean, I don't know. The idea, I think the idea, well, no, I know the idea is to be called back, you know, is to be, is like later in like a couple months or next month or whenever one of these people are like, oh, I need a really good PA. Who do we know? And someone's like, how about that Harrison kid that really killed it on that Baby Splitter set? They're like, oh yeah, let's give him a call. And boom, I got another job. Although PAing is not the job I want forever, obviously, but you know, it's good money, and I get to be on all these sets and meet all these cool people. So hey, I'll do it. But it's been really fun. It's been it's only 2 days. Only been 2 days, so we'll see how it goes. I'm really excited about it. But so that's what's happening this week. Tomorrow, call time's at 8. I gotta be there at 8. It takes about 30 minutes to get there. I know I'm actually supposed to be there at 7:30, so I'm probably gonna get there at 7, just because that's what I do. Yeah. So that's why the podcast has been up late. I was gonna record on Monday. I don't know what happened on Monday and why I didn't. I think I was just doing stuff with my mom and sisters, and I just kind of got held up. And Tuesday, same. I really don't remember why I didn't record. And then yesterday, I was working all day, and I met Justin, my buddy Justin, after we wrapped, and I went and had a drink and some dinner with him. I didn't drink. I don't really drink anymore. But we'll save that topic for another podcast. It's not that I have a drinking problem or anything. I just choose not to anymore, just because I don't like it. But I do want to discuss substances and things and like stuff behind it and drinking and at a later time. But I don't know. I just don't like the way alcohol and weed and just any of that stuff makes me feel. So I just went and I had some dinner and just hung out with him at this really cool bar that we go to. And when I came back and fell asleep in my hot room with, I have a fan in here, but it's only like the size of a bagel, and it just puts air right here on this cheek portion of my face, and it sucks. The place doesn't have AC, super hot. I need an air conditioning. I'm so happy that when I move into Justin's apartment, there's AC, and well, there's a central AC, so it won't be in my room, but there'll be general airflow, which is gonna be nice. I'm really excited for that. Yeah, and then so recording today on Friday, and then depending on I mean, it's already 10:30. I'm not exhausted, but I don't want to be up till midnight, and so I'll record it tonight, which I'm obviously doing, and then tomorrow I'll just, when I get back from set, I'll just export it and upload both versions. So I'm sorry that this was late by a full 6 or so days. Much apologies. But thanks for waiting. So one really awesome thing I did was last Saturday. I actually came back to LA for the evening, and I saw the Grateful Dead. Actually, Dead and Company. It's amazing. Oh, I love the Grateful Dead. I used to hate them. I don't know. I was never into their music. My uncle tried to get me into the music for a long time, and I don't know, I just couldn't get into it, and I tried it again, and I started listening to their hits, and I was like, oh, some of these are really good, and then after I liked the hits, I started getting into their, to the other music, like to, the step down from the hits, and then after I liked those, I really just dug deep and started listening to everything, and right now I'm on like this huge bender of, I started from their very first album, I'm going all the way to currently, so Grateful Dead to Dead and Co. I've been, so on Spotify, I literally scrolled all the way down to their first album, which was from 1970 or 1968, possibly. I don't know. I'm not like a fanatic, but I like them a lot. Like I have one of my dad's old friends can, as the band is tuning up, he can be like, oh, they're playing that, they're playing that song, and he'll nail it just by them like tuning. It's crazy. People are that crazy. Like, I don't know. Someone told me they saw or maybe it was on a forum or something that I was reading, but someone's seen the Grateful Dead 500 times. 500 times. One of my other uncles followed Fish, the band Fish, around for. He saw them 350-ish times. It's crazy. And that's in a row. He saw Fish 300 times. Well, I mean, he went for a couple of summers. Yeah, I think it was more like 100 times each summer. But anyhow, I couldn't do that. I almost the Chula Vista one was last Friday, so I almost went to that one while I was in San Diego, and then drove up the next day for the LA one. But I didn't buy the ticket. They're expensive, and the seats were just decent. I mean, it was a Dodger Stadium, and I was sitting over like 5 rows back from home plate, and they had the stage in center field all the way up against the wall. Like, come on, I don't know. And floor seat, they had floor seats, which was like basically where second base, like first, second base, and shortstop is, and then from there forward was where all the floor seats were. But those were really expensive. They were like over $200, I think. And I don't know. I mean, maybe I probably would have bought it if I knew the situation. I just, for some reason, I thought like the stage would be in the round and it would be right in the middle on like the mound, and like everyone else would be sitting around them, kind of thing. I don't know why I thought that. I thought it would be more like an amphitheater type dealio, but oh well. I loved it. I still danced the whole time, and I mean, oh, it was awesome. The Comic-Con and the Grateful Dead, those are the two things that, I mean, I'm happy about a lot of stuff. I'm a genuinely happy guy. Those two things, when like I hear a song, I'm at a concert, I'm at Comic-Con, especially San Diego Comic-Con, which I'm gonna be missing this year because of this film, but that's okay. It'll be, what I'm really excited for, and I'm manifesting it, is going to Comic-Con because I directed a Marvel movie. So, or DC. I'm not opposed. Oh, or Image. I'd love to make an Image movie. There's some Image comics out there that would be dope to make a movie out of. But that's one Comic-Con day I'm really looking forward to, being in Hall H presenting to thousands of fans of my movie. What was I saying? I don't know. Oh, the Grateful Dead. Anyhow, I don't know. They're at the moment, they are my favorite band. I listen to them all the time, and I just can't get enough. I really wish I could have seen. And we're back with the camera. Yeah, I really wish I could have seen them live. With when Jerry Garcia was live, and I think that would have been really cool. See, I always say that if I had a time machine, I would go back to, I would just use it to go back to all these concerts. Maybe I'd go back to see like some specific points in time, but I would definitely go back and see people perform that like that you can't today. Like I'd go see Led Zeppelin for sure. But damn. And John Mayer is amazing. He's one of my favorite guitar players at the moment. I think he's just incredible. The things he can do with that guitar. I don't think he's the best. Like he's not my. I have a top 3, and he's not. He's not like, well, yeah. He makes a living guitar players. No, he's like in top 5. I would go Joe Bonamassa, Van Halen, Eddie Van Halen. No, Joe Bonamassa, Jimmy Page, Eddie Van Halen, and then John Mayer. And the 5th. Anyone else? Jack White, for sure. But John Mayer, oh man, he's a funny dude too. I like watching and following him on Instagram. He posts like some of the funniest Instagram stories ever, and he's an amazing guitar player. I actually never listened to any of his music for some reason. I just was never into his music, and when we went up to Carmel a couple weeks ago, I actually just was like, I'll just put his music on and just lay back, and I liked it a lot. I mean, I've heard his songs on the radio, but like I actually really like his music's awesome. So I'm gonna give it, listen to it more. John Mayer's a really good too. He's an amazing guitar. And he just sings really well. He really does the Grateful Dead songs justice, and that's all you can really ask for, especially with like a band that's that big and beloved. And I think he does it right. So much props to him. Very grateful for the Dead. That's all I can say. Let's see. Where are my notes? Let's see. I had some notes. I just got a text from my roommate. Oh, I was, this is not a note, but I just thought it was a funny thought I had. So I like journal once a day. I journal every day, whether it's just one thought. I just want to make, I don't know. I got the idea from watching the Gary Shandling documentary, and I used to journal where I would write like what happened during the day, and, or stuff like that, and I'd be like, you have to fill out a full page a day, and I don't know, it didn't seem very practical after a while, especially like getting so busy just with life in general, that like sitting down to fill out an entire page depending on the book of journaling, I don't know, it just kind of turned me off from it, and it was like, because I kind of made it like a you have to thing, but like I obviously don't have to do anything I don't want to. And so I found like a little moleskin journal, like a pocket-sized journal, like the size of what an iPhone used to be like. And at first I just started jotting down like one like little, if I had a thought, just something I was like, oh, I like that, I would just write down, like even if it was like 3 words, I would just write it in there. And so some pages are like 3 thoughts, and some are like, and sometimes I wrote like 4 pages worth. And so that's what I still do, and I think it's just a lot better way to journal. That way you're not like forcing yourself to write a shitload. And I don't know, I feel like you can get more thoughts out that way. But one of them was I wrote, I kind of have a you'll all see attitude. Like, I don't know. So I was, oh no, I just deleted something on my phone. I was talking with this this girl for a bit, and she, like, after I asked her out a couple times, or twice, and she was like, she was really busy, and so I was like, okay, no problem. But I still, like, kept up with, like, the messaging and just trying to be friendly, and we would talk about Westworld and whatever, all sorts of stuff, stupid stuff. And then the other day I was like, I hadn't asked, it'd been like over a month since the last time I asked her, and I go, can I ask you a personal question? And she sends back, yes, with a question mark. And I said, do you like Italian food? And she sends back, who doesn't? So I said, okay, awesome, so let's go get some on Tuesday. Or I said, Wednesday, whatever, it doesn't matter the day. And she goes, I can't. She goes like, I'm really busy or something, I can't. I don't know, some stupid bullshit like that. And whatever, I don't even remember what exactly that she said, but I just remember it really annoyed me. And I was talking to my sister about it. And so my reply to it was like, you should just tell me what, because I gotta back up. When we went on our first date, when we finished their date, she like kissed me first, and she like kept saying she wanted to do it again, and so I was pretty stoked about it. And then so even when we texted, we were like, yeah, sometimes. She was like, sometime soon. Sometime soon never came, and then fast forward to last week, and so I said, I don't remember how I even phrased it. I wish I saved it, but it was like, I really wish you would be. I really wish you would just tell me if you want to date me or not. Otherwise, I could stop asking you if you're free all the time, or I don't know, something like that. That's just whatever I'm thinking right now. That's definitely not exactly it, but it was along those lines. And she sends back like this huge paragraph of like sorry, I'm in school, like I'm always busy with this and that, and in my job and internship. And I just, I never know until it happens, or what. I'm not free until it happens. Which, who the fuck doesn't know when they're free? Come on. And so I waited a minute, and at first I wasn't gonna reply at all, and I was like, you know what, I better reply. I don't want to seem like a dick, and I don't know. I'm not one to like ghost. I don't know. I hate ghosting, so I try not to when I can. And for a second I thought we were already at 58 minutes. Whew. And so I was like, okay. So I waited a couple hours, and I sent back like, that's totally cool. Like, or I'm like, oh, no problem. I totally understand. I remember what it was like to be in school and be really busy. But if you're ever free and you still want to hang out, what I said, I was trying to be funny and cute. If you're ever still free and you want to hang out or get hungry, hit me up with a smiley face. And I sent it, and then because we were messaging over Snapchat. Snapchat sends me a message that says, pending approval upon friend request. So she blocked me. She blocked me for nothing. So, fuck her, right? And so this is not the first time I've said this about a girl or people that do shitty things to me. And basically when I saw that she blocked me, I just go, I shake my head and I'm like, you'll see. And basically what I mean by that is just wait 10 more years, and when you see me accepting my Oscar, you'll be like, oh, fuck. Be like, you'll see. And I said that about a girl I went out with over a year ago, and I'll probably say that about a bunch of people in the future. So, don't fuck me over, because you'll see. Anyway, that was that. I don't know, today's been different. This episode's been different. I'm really digging this vibe. I really wish it wasn't so hot. Sweating all over the place. I don't even know if my hair's wet or if it's just sweat anymore. But anyhow. Let's see. I saw Ant-Man and the Wasp last week. It was awesome. I really dug it. I mean, I'm a sucker for Marvel, so no matter what they make, I'm right on it. But yeah, I said but it was great. The comedy was on point. I mean, who doesn't love Paul Rudd? If you don't love Paul Rudd, there's the door. Well, it's right there, but I'm this way. I gotta stop saying huh? But it was and but, and but, and like and but. I really liked it. It was really funny. I don't know if it was better than the first. I don't know about that one. I really liked it. The thing I the thing I like about all these superhero movies, especially the ones that come after the first, is that we're already introduced to the characters. So there's no sitting around being like, this is who this guy is. We don't need a backstory. It's just straight into the story, which is awesome, you know. And there's obviously, if there's a new villain, then we have to, or a new sidekick or something, or whomever. But like the main character, we already know them from the first one. Most of the time, we know them even before the first movie's made, because people are obsessed with the comic books, or they watch TV shows, or whatever. They already know who these people are. Like, to be honest, we didn't need like half of these origin story movies, although they were amazing. We just didn't need them because we already know who Captain America is. We already know who Iron Man is. But these movies flesh out the MCU, and I'm happy to have that. But I'm just saying, this movie was great. I think having the team up between Ant-Man and the Wasp was awesome. Like the way they fought together was so cool. Because the first movie was really cool too, but the fact that she had wings and can fly and also do Ant-Man moves was just, it was sick. It makes me want to be able to do that, and that's not a power I would like to have. I want to be Thor, or Star-Lord, or Iron Man, or Captain America. Thor. I want to be Thor. Called it. I'm Thor. I'm Thor, guys. I called it. I am Thor. I am Thor of Asgard. And this is my friend Tree Man. Tree Man, Captain America. I want to be Thor. What was I don't know. I'm really tired, guys. So you'll have to excuse me if I've been rambling a lot. But I'm getting to the verge of complete and total shutdown. So I don't know, this might be a short one. This might go the average time. Who really knows? Um, I had a topic I wanted to talk about, but I think I may save it just because I really want to take a lot of time to talk about it, and I really don't feel like going another 30 minutes. Although I don't know if I'll need 30 minutes. I don't know. It's a big topic. But, you know what? I'm going to hold off. I'll just hold off. Yeah, I'll hold off. So, tonight after I wrapped on set, my buddy Justin wanted me to go out and meet him at a bar because today he was working at some fancy hotel. He was a valet, and at one of the hotels in Beverly Hills, and I guess his boss was like, "Hey, we're gonna send you to this fancy new hotel that wants to become 5-star, whatever." And so he had to get like dressed up because he was, I guess, lead or doorman or something, and he texted me after he got off work. He was like, "Hey, I'm going to the bar that we go to. I'm really dressed up. Come meet me." And to be honest, this morning I was like, I'm not going out anywhere. I'm just gonna come home and eat and go to sleep and do this. And I don't care what anyone asks because I'm not going out. I don't want to. I'd rather just veg out in my bed and finish up Naruto. Yep, guys, I'm still watching Naruto. I'm 24 and I'm watching Naruto. But don't worry, I have like 13 episodes left of Shippuden. And then on to Boruto: The Next Generation. And I'm still watching One Piece because One Piece will go on forever. But yeah, didn't want to go out. Also, going out sucks ass. Going out sucks ass. And I didn't realize it was Friday until I started driving when I left set and I started seeing all these clubs. And I'm like, why are they so busy in the middle of the week? And I realized, oh, it's not the middle of the week. It's Friday. And I told this to Justin last night. I was like, when you're on vacation for a month and then you come home and you start working on set, you just don't know what day it is. Like, I mean, you do, but not really. You're like, oh yeah, today is Friday. I don't know, it's Friday. I'm ready for bed. But going out sucks. I think going out sucks hard donkey balls. And I think I'm just gonna be done with going out. I'll go meet a friend at a movie, I'll go meet a friend for lunch or dinner or coffee, but I don't want to go to any more clubs, I don't want to go to any more bars and spend money. Like, to be honest, the big thing is spending money on drinks that are way too overpriced. And people suck. What are you going out for? 90% of the women you go out with, or the 90% of people aren't even looking to go home with you unless you're like Fabio, you know? That's an outdated reference. I don't even know why I said that. Basically what I'm saying is they're not going to go out with you unless you're Chris Evans or Chris Hemsworth or Chris Pratt or Chris Pine. Any of the Chris's, to be honest. Yeah, I went out, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. I just had like a shit time. And I basically summed it up to going out, because I've been doing enough bars, especially in LA. I summed it up to 90% of going out is waiting at a bathroom and looking around knowing that you're never going to go home with any of the women. And there went the camera. Sorry about that. But, yeah. That's all going out is. Standing in line at the bathroom and looking around at it for a girl that you won't dance with. You might buy her a drink, and then she'll walk away. But that's about it. That's all it is. Going out, it's a waste of time. That's all it is, folks. And I'm just sick of spending money. And I'm sick of going out. So I'm not doing it no more. Just gonna buy food for myself and stick to Netflix. Get some candy and lay in the bed. Alright. My eyelids just got 10 pounds heavier. I think I'm gonna call it. I think this is where it's gonna end. This podcast episode was on the lighter side of things. I also noticed I haven't been looking into the camera as much. I'm trying to. I don't know why I haven't. Normally I'm really good at just laser focus camera. But yeah. Let me know, whomever is listening to this, let me know what you thought about this one compared to the others. I know the others have more like specific, not lessons, but specific topics about spirituality, and self-love and things like that, and judgment. So I know, but this one was just kind of loosey-goosey, just kind of talking about what's going on. A little update pod. And kind of just talking about my ego, which the ego is a whole nother episode. The ego is a whole nother episode. I don't know. I don't know if what I was talking about is huge, like if it's really egotistical, but if it is, I don't care. That's like the one thing. I don't care. That part of being egotistical, what I said earlier about you all see, that's just, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, let me know what you thought about this podcast to all of you that are listening. And if you're listening, I love you so much, and thank you for listening. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Tell all your friends about this podcast. Let me know if you want to hear me talk about some certain topics. Always open for suggestions. Check out my art channel. I posted a new drawing of Thanos. I drew Thanos with pencils and then inks. And next week will be the digital color version. So please make sure you check that out. Links are down below. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already. Subscribe to the podcast on iTunes or SoundCloud or Anchor or Chatterbox or wherever. Google Play. I kind of post them wherever podcasts are available. And if there's a place that you would prefer the podcast to be that I don't already post to, let me know, because I will definitely do that. And yeah, thanks for coming by this week, and I'll definitely see you on Monday. Definitely will. And hopefully this week the video was good, so we'll see. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and remember, man, I wish I could go cut, reset, but remember, you'll see.